Joe, no Alex in the lineup, just a day off?
Just a day off. You try to pick them strategically and how it works with everyone else, and I just thought today was the best way to do it. After today, we're going to see 3 out of 4 lefties, so I figured it worked best today.
He's been so good in that DH role, but is it also nice to be able to give someone else a half day and in Carlos Beltran?
Yeah, I mean, Carlos has been playing a lot too, and I know I'm going to have to spell him a spot here probably before, before the off day next Thursday, so I'll probably pick a day for him soon too.
Is Ellsbury here today?
He is on his way, yes.
Joe, with Eovaldi, last time out he looked good against the Tigers. What was he doing in the starts that he looks good and has his good stuff? What do you see from him?
Well, I thought he got his breaking ball over early in some counts, got ahead of hitters that way and was able to expand with it. I think it's important that he uses all of his pitches and that he can get some first pitch right. This is a very aggressive team, so you got to be able to make some quality pitches early in the count or they're going to hurt you.
You thought his start in Miami that at least part of the reason might have been he's a little amped up pitching in front
Could
of
have
those
been,
guys.
yeah.
How do you control that again here?
Well, hopefully he learns something. I mean, that's I always worry about when players come home. I don't care how long they've been in the league or how successful they've been. You worry that they put that little bit of extra added pressure on themselves because they want to perform in front of their family. And hopefully he doesn't do that tonight and just go to work.
I think you said before that one you didn't want to talk to him. Any more things to say. Did you talk to him about?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I think he understands, what he needs to do, and I could probably talk to him until I'm blue in the face. But it comes down to he's got to be able to do it.
When you look at his numbers, it is almost puzzling knowing how good his stuff could be at times. That opposing hitters have the highest batting average against him in the majors.
Well, I think at times he makes mistakes, over the middle of the plate with his fastball, and I don't care how hard you throw. Most hitters are going to be able to catch up if they get in good counts, and you get it in the middle of the plate. That's the bottom line. When he's had success, he's been able to throw his breaking ball over at any time, and that keeps him off his fastball, and that's really important for him.
Look at McCann, 2 straight days off. How much do you think that can benefit a catcher?
Oh, I think it can help a lot because they physically get beat up. They take foul tips. He had a lot of long games last week. Some high-scoring games, some day games. It can help a lot. So hopefully he feels really fresh and has a big night.
Chris Young's hit really well in this park. Is that part of the reason?
Well, I mean, he's just been playing well. I'm not so sure who I would necessarily put there instead of him. But he's played well here, and he's been swinging the bat overall well. And when you look, he went through a really hot start, and then he went through a down period, but he's been swinging the bat good, and he's going to get a lot of playing time.
Joe, you didn't make too much of Tanaka's last start, after it was over, but are you eager to see how he bounces back from what was probably the worst start of his career?
Yeah. Obviously we need him to bounce back, and we need him to be a staple in our rotation. And he had a tough start against the Tigers, really tough. No location. He couldn't locate his fastball. Split was up in the zone, and it happens. When a guy of his caliber it happens to, sometimes you're a little bit shocked, but it does happen to everyone.
He said he thought it was his mechanics.
Usually when you're not throwing the ball where you want, that has something to do with it. And I think it is, your mechanics can be off just that much, and it can cause things to go haywire.
You think guys like that, like coming off a start, the 4 days between starts seems like forever, and they really want to get back out there to put that start behind them?
I would think so. I would think it'd be difficult. Itching to get back out there and feel good about your last start. So I'm sure he's anxious for tomorrow.
Joe, beyond the, Eovaldi having to get the breaking ball over, is there also, when you're a hard thrower, is there a part of you that needs to sort of have a mental switch flip to say, I can't throw it by everyone, my fastball does get hit? Is there some sort of adoption of that he needs to have?
I think sometimes when you have the power that he has and you get in trouble, a lot of times you start saying, I need to go harder, instead of saying, wait a minute, I need to step back here. I might need to change speeds a little bit more. I might need to, actually slow down a little bit. Find out how I get back to where I can locate my fastball again and get back to my mechanics. So I think a lot of times, you know, you'll see power guys put their foot on the pedal, or sometimes they really need to back off.
Is that as much a mental game as anything else?
Yeah, because probably, you know, your whole life when you're a power guy like that, you've probably been able to throw it by most guys. But you get to this level and that changes. I think all pitchers need to pitch inside more. It's something in our game that you don't see as much as you used to, and I don't really understand why, but obviously if he can make hitters uncomfortable, it's to his advantage.
Do you have any kind of update on when Miller might come back?
Nope, not yet. He's off from throwing today, which is normal. He's back to catch tomorrow, and we'll continue to increase it.
Is Jacoby coming so you can look at it one more time?
Yep. Idea is we need for him to run 100%. He'll go through the workout tomorrow. We'll see where he's at and then make a decision.
There's a chance you could send him on rehab after tomorrow?
I don't know if it'll be after tomorrow, but it could be really shortly after. Yeah. We may want to wait to see how he wakes up and feels Sunday.
Right.
You know.
But what you see tomorrow could tell you he's ready for a rehab.
Correct.